So here we're given that n is a positive integer that is divisible by 6. Or we can also think of it as multiple of 6, equivalent statements, which means it could be 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, so on and so forth. So quantity A is the remainder when n is divided by 12. So I'm going to explore this a little bit to see what value. So if you divide 6 by 12, the remainder is 6. And a good way to think about this, anytime you divide a number by a number that's bigger than that number, the remainder is this number itself. So we get a remainder of 6 if we divide 6 by 12. If we divide 12 by 12, the remainder is 0. If I divide 18 by 12, I get a remainder of 6, then 0. And you'll start to see a pattern that the remainder is either 6 or 0. So those are two possible values for quantity A. Quantity B is the remainder when n is divided by 18. If I start with 6, the remainder is 6. It could be 12. If I divide 18, it's 0. So I have a possibility that if n is divided by, if n is what's the example? If n is 18, then here the remainder is 6, and here the remainder is going to be 0. So quantity A is bigger. But if I choose 12 for n, then the remainder here is 12, and then 12 divided by 12, the remainder is 0. So now the relationship flips. So I don't have enough information, and the correct answer is D.